Hello traders and welcome to this Bitcoin order flow analysis video. In today's video, I would like to show you my trading for the past 24 hours. I was taking over 10 trades. We will be starting from this point over here. The day was extremely good day for the scalper and also for the intraday trader. If you understand order flow and you can utilize it well, you could be pulling money from this like today super easy. So that's my main focus today. I want to show you how I was using Exocharts, Tradinglite, TRDR, Agar, all those order flow tools to help me with those trades. We'll be going over my Discord posts. I'm also pretty tired, so excuse my voice a bit. It's 12 a.m. and I was trading like 12 hours, so it's not easy, you know. It's hard if you are focused like on scalping like today, because we had really good trading conditions for scalping. Also, honestly, there are not many people in the world who actually share proper order flow trading on YouTube and also like publicly. So I, enjoy this education. This is really rare. If you want to be consistent and profitable trader, you really need to use those tools and have really advanced knowledge on order flow. Technical analysis will help you very, very limited way. Especially for such trading, you would be just chopped away and very likely not much profit for you. We will be starting with so we will only focus on 24 hours because this offered over 10 trades. Bitcoin was pushing previous day to the upside, but I was already preparing group. You see this red line here. This was critical low. If you go to, so let's turn on. This is going to be long video, but we need to go over everything. And if you go over this video, you will improve immediately. You will like level up few levels immediately. So we, just based from the structure, this was really critical low here. Yeah. For the swing failure pattern, especially because we have inefficiency here, we have low volume nodes, single prints in this area. So market and bulls, especially bulls, they will be looking to defend this low here for the tight swing failure pattern, which actually happened over Asia. Yes. So I'm starting, when I'm waking up, I actually had limit order. I was counting on my statistics based on backtesting and data I had. I had limit order and I was expecting we will do swing failure pattern. So you can see I had a limit long field. When I was waking up, I was taking also immediately take profit. You see my entry 64,544. We can see over here we were hitting that swing failure pattern. Start of the low volume node. Yeah, that's also important. Like you don't want to start digesting into the low volume node because it can further accelerate moves to the downside. And we also know this is the, like pretty major pull for the gold and so on, but this doesn't matter as much like this low alone here. I would like to go over the order flow on that setup as well, how to take that really good swing failure pattern. So I think my main theory is market was going range like into the local range up here. But we, market was watching, serious traders, we are watching the order books, and hundreds of millions of the limit orders were pulled from the market. This alone can actually spook the market. And also it opens road. Yeah? It's opening gates, it's breaching the wall for the moves to the downside. So I think market was trying to utilize that. These limits are deleted, from the order books. But it's also very possible someone or entity, or we don't know, they could just cancel the order, but they could be ready with that capital to go with market orders in. So if we zoom in into the Tradinglite, we see what happened. So we are seeing once we arrived into the key low and we started to do swing failure pattern, the tight one, especially we had like these two, another try here. A lot of limits got, returned back into the order books, yes. But what's even more important for you, yeah, so you are getting initial bounce from very active market participants. This is from the takers, yeah, so from people who are opening long and, taking liquidity from the markets, yeah. So active market buying is happening to the upside, yes. But what we are seeing now, and this is what I always like to see, so when we are going to retest the low, I don't like, of course, when we are trying to retest the low, because it's sign of weakness if you are taking out the immediate traders who are buying the swing failure pattern. But we had hundreds, we had very significant walls over here in these regions, and they were trying to protect this low and absorb anyone who was trying to do further breakdown to the downside. We can see what was happening here. So all these big walls started to get filled. Yeah, look at this one. 340 Bitcoin sold into it. It was filled fully. Someone again filled, not fully, but a good portion. So 50% of the 600 Bitcoin wall was taken, filled. You get again 600 Bitcoin filled. That's actually huge. The entity was also putting more walls over here. 1000 Bitcoins also got sold, then it was pulled. But yeah, very huge orders were getting filled, and you see the open interest was increasing here. I don't even need to open Exocharts. It's very visible. The, someone was actually shorting into the lows with the new oppositions as open interest was increasing. So you started to go up. You did very tight swing failure pattern of this local low, like just $1 or something. So you could treat it like that. It's more like equal lows anyway. But as soon as you trap these people who are shorting into the wall, you don't even need to want to enter here if you are bad in order flow. But as soon as you trap these shorts here, the big ones, really, really huge ones, you could be entering here. Stop loss is going over here, and you enjoy a move to the upside. Yes, you are now getting fuel from these people, and they were actually trapped for a long time. Yes, we had not very significant open interest increase as we were pushing up. So these people were trapped. We actually were trading them on the first stage as a scalp, because you sometimes you do like this. You push out of these trap traders, and open interest is dropping. So it's you can assume these people escaped, yeah, or they got just stop loss got hit, or they were liquidated, yeah. But this didn't happen here. So this was really fantastic over here. We can also see that in the much cleaner template over here. Let's go. So if you are in doubt and you don't see the Dindy. Let me check if it's this one. So not this one, Friday. This is 50-minute time frame over here. Yeah, you are seeing these massive absorptions at the low. So yeah, massive entity is stabilizing the market. Lots of shorts into it. Look here, 28 million, 30 million, 25. So you are creating a lot of fuel for the push to the upside. Yes, especially if it's like new shorts. It was not open interest decrease, then that's what we really love. But yeah, this trade was I was waking up on the alert. I was taking it manually, but also my limit got filled on the first touch. I was only managing it until we got into the low, and then I went to sleep. So when I woke up, I was taking profit. So it was really great trade. As I was highlighting this trap shorts into it. This situation I was explaining. I'm showing you the how the group is super valuable if you want to learn this order flow. We also reached the 1 billion aggregated delta. So we knew the bounce to the upside has potential to be. We need to go to TRDR now. We go into the volume aggregation and also delta aggregation. So over here, you can imagine market as a spring, as a steel spring. If you push the string too much, there is inside like core pressure building up, and if you let go, the spring will go other direction. So that's what happened here. You're getting like you have really big fuel for the bounce once market starts to turn. And also this fuel, the one this threshold we use, for example, is good for the bounce on the intraday. So we expected at least intraday bounce here. Coinbase was helping us, but the Binance, I was highlighting in the group, the Coinbase was helping us since like past day. ETF, very likely some ETF inflows, but the Binance is the king still, and Binance was not participating. That was worrying sign for me. Yeah. Yes, and this is really also juicy. So when you were going for the another low, you've created massive bull CVD both from the perpetual markets and also from the spot markets here. Yes, because we see delta from the spot and it's already like 50% lower, yes, than this low, but yet you are just doing very super tight swing failure pattern. So market is showing you clear big absorptions are happening here. Sometimes the second entry is even more safer in setups like this. So understanding CVD. So even if you don't understand the other order flow things I was showing you, the understanding CVD was making it pretty easy for you to see. We also see we reached some order flow thresholds here. Big orders got filled. Let's go further down. Be focusing now on some scalps. So market was ranging. It was very obvious we will go for this liquidity. I was taking some trades because, for example, if we go into the, maybe I can show you that in the Exocharts. Yes, over here. This was perfectly scalpable. So we know the big shorts are at the lows over here. Yeah. I was telling our traders I expect some nice trades out of the trap traders area. So look here. So when this is the start of the people. Let me start actually. I want to zoom in so where these people are. So the main positions were entering. This is now a bit delayed candle. So main delta is over here. So the main traders are starting from 68,400 until it's actually a lot of people were at the lows here. 68,400 to 68,600. Now we will be zooming out and see how market was reacting. 64,800. You see the start of the area. You're already getting pushed. This is not small push for scalpers. Yes, this is $300. Very good scalp. Another retest of the area. Yes, front running the lows. 64,600 this time, yeah, and you are pushing to 6,500, so it's $400 push. You already got 2 scalps out of these trap people. Now you are doing the big swing failure pattern here. We need to go into the Discord so we can actually see it, because we've got some. Yes, this was the order flow support trade. The stock market was also helping us. Now, of course, we also use the trading different, so I'm already highlighting when we get swing failure pattern, it's going to be out of this end of the node. This is the highlighted liquidity for the tight swing failure pattern. You want to do swing failure pattern out of here and start pushing aggressively. If you fail, it increases chances of further breakdown, and it's going to very likely grab rest of the liquidity. Yes, so I said this is place where market needs to start pushing hard up. Largest longs of the day, multiple accounts. Yeah, you see, so I'm recognizing big, really good trade setup here. We can go actually see it on the Tradinglite. Suppose over here. By the way, swing failure patterns are, you know, for me, if I'm seeing my statistics for trades, for thousands of trades, they grew my accounts the most influential way. So actually trading them properly is the key, because it's giving you, you know, best reward ratios. Even if you enter the visual confirmation of the swing failure pattern here, you still risk, your risk is pretty limited. In the end, move was like, you see how big it was, like 4 times larger than your stop loss. But I was entering much more aggressively. We were actually filling some big positions here. Yes. Yet again, smart entities were absorbing. Look at that. 600 bitcoins filled, 400 bitcoins filled, 500 bitcoins filled. This is already showing me someone is very, very serious here with the market, you know, to get absorbed to any forced sellers. Actually, open interest was increasing down here. So again, same like, this is crazy, right? Same like here, some people were shorting the lows with big positions and they got absorbed. Okay, really, really crazy. So yeah, big entity, same like during Asia, was defending over here, but also interesting thing happened here. We can go into the EXO. So it was happening over here. So we are getting sellers exhausted, both forced and the new sellers who likes to short the lows and bottom. But also there was 46 million order over here, which got, you know, someone was trying to keep market at lows and absorb any buyers trying to be, you know, trying to buy and create swing failure pattern. But instead this person or entity got up like eaten in like I was watching it live, it was like within a few seconds. So there was so the entity who was absorbing all those sellers into the lows very likely used another capital to just buy this person, and also over here. So huge buying intentions here. We can see it over here. Yes, here are the major absorptions which we always want to see. And now 45 million buying also helped. You also were reclaiming this point of control of the candle here. It was these two things were really critical for the further push up, and also you were watching the you know, we had positive delta flip and other indications in order flow. But yeah, it was fantastic. We are seeing new longs coming in. So this was really great swing failure pattern, because in the end it gave us, so let's go, let's turn this on. This trade alone gave you 1.60%. Yes. So that's really great for intraday, and also for both for intraday trader and also for the scalper. You definitely had a juicy take profit one after such move. So we were all participating in the group. We like such setups, and I'm also mentioning for me area, because I was actually going for the holiday. I will try to find the post. Maybe 63k, I will check. Yeah, it's over here. It's from a few days ago. I have tactical limit orders in the 65-63k area, where I expect Bitcoin to find medium time frame bottom in case we break further. So it's also like this whole area 65 to 63 is for me where Bitcoin will not definitely, very likely will find the bottom, and also not just intraday but medium time frame bottom. So we can push to 66, 67, you know, and rotate the range further. People are getting really scared here, but actually they should not be, because we are getting into the, yes, it is low volume now, but you also have multi-weeks support, but I will be showing you that a bit later. Let's first finish some of the trades we were taking. So yeah, the trade was going really well. Yes, we had some nice take profits, but also I gave some signs which I want to see for the Bitcoin to give me like signs of strength. So I can get more from this trade. So change of local market structure was one of them. It was happening already on 1 minute time frame. Reclaim of the VWAP and daily open eventually. Daily VWAP reclaim happened, but we lost it. We actually lost it pretty fast after the swing failure pattern here. Yes, this was also when I cut the you know, scalp long, and I was taking a bit more profit on the day trade and swing account. But yeah, this was really not really bad sign. And also we had the, so yeah, I was also watching for the reclaim of the daily wall. So this one, the current range which is developing, and no return back into the buying tail, because if you get into the buying tail and you start to feeling it, you are putting in danger traders who are actually leading the big reversal. Yeah, so the strong highs and lows definitely have large buying tail or selling tail, but you don't want to get into it, because you know, you are risking what happened later today. When you started feeling it, we actually continue to the downside. So yeah, I gave some signs of strength. We failed most of them in the end, and you can see on this daily view up here. So first it was acting as resistance, reclaim, and now once market lost it, we started to go down. Daily view up was really good barometer of this trading past 24 hours. Now we are starting to reclaim it, so that's really encouraging sign, but the day will be ending soon. But yeah, for me it was really key, because if you trade above and or below VWAP for a prolonged period of time, it's definitely your green or red light for your bias. And I also marked this area, yeah, for traders to see and I can show you, because this area is still valid, how you actually, so yes, you are scalping here, you take, like me for example, you took 5 or 10 trades or how many you want, you are scalping here, but how to recognize you have potential to actually push more to the upside. So we need that, we need AMT, we need to go to 30-minute time frame, anchor VWAP of the total range. We will turn on just one, which is the most important, this one. So in order to get not just scalp or intraday bounce, you need to reclaim this. You need to reclaim this region. Why? You do have there. We are now 4 months in the range, 4 months. This anchor VWAP is measuring latest high time frame impulse along with the 4-month range. So for me, it's really important to actually reclaim it, because I was seeing market is paying attention to it over here. It was started pushing to the upside, so I want to see reclaim back of this anchor VWAP. We also have previous range, which was taking how many? Since Friday until Tuesday. So we had multi-day range here. I want to see val of that range, getting reclaim, and eventually getting acceptance back above 5 weeks VAH. The more time you spend below 65,323, the more it increases your chances you will rotate the 5 weeks range here. We already getting some rejections from here, so it's also like take profit area, but we need to reclaim this area. We need to start push to the upside, create some local range here, then push to the upside. That's what I want to see, so I can start thinking about my current longs for medium time frames, which will take some days or even weeks, which can like transition into this swing trade. So you see how important confluence area this is. Very important for me, but this is yet not reclaimed. That is another rejection here. So even if you are long here, so you can take some tactical take profit. So this is not happening yet on that push. So we also on the push from the big swing failure pattern, we also failed in this area, and we started to see rejection. So yes, we can go further down. Bram was showing this, how we took trades, in and outs. So we are also aware below the low we formed, we have low volume node, we have the single print just below, but we are also aware this is my trade area where I'll be positioning myself for the day trades and medium time frame trades, because this is true start of the support. So we are also aware of that. We are approaching that. Then also market, in my eyes, is trying to like front run this area. That's why we are seeing so many bounces and so much stabilization. Big entities already getting in. This was one of the complementary. So we go to the liquidity. So also with this swing failure pattern, yeah, this was fantastic trade over here. You also see how we took this tight swing liquidity. We need to go like this. We need to zoom in. Market was failing, so we know market was failing after the daily VWAP fail, reclaim. Also the big resistance area from medium time frame was showing you, but also market was unable to harm properly any shorts from earlier. So also your sign of strength, if you want your trade to become day trade or higher time frame trade, is to start to punish need to start punish big shorts leading moves to the downside. So moving over here. And now we also have nice liquidity area over here, so you need to start taking this one. Then because even now the push was nice, but still not enough shorts were punished. And if you are unable to punish liquidity from shorts, it's showing you the weakness of the market. It's showing you very, very weak market. We can actually start range here because of it, yeah. So we need to take that. Mentioning a trader was taking 12 months with us. You see, I'm really grateful. We have such a good community. Not many retail traders are joining us, mostly advanced and expert traders who just need you know, improve their trading strategy overall. And if someone is taking 12 months with us without ever being in the group, without ever getting some word, this is really big trust. Yes, and we have multiple traders like that who recently took long memberships. So really it's humbling, and yeah, we have great traders, we have good community. For me, you know, my own trading is number one priority, and the second priority is to actually share knowledge with the world, because we are not in this world to just greedily gather money, but we also want to share. And I'm sharing everything. I'm sharing the true cheat sheets. 95% of people don't even know how to trade. They share some, you know, some rubbish. It's just we are leading in the education in this world, in this crypto world, which is easiest. Crypto trading is the easiest to trade, in my opinion, because these tools would be valued in traditional world properly, like thousands of dollars per month, in my opinion. I would trade traditional markets if it would be easier, but no, this is much more easier. We can see everything. We can X-ray the market and see who, you know. It's like people imagine trading is like casino, is like 50-50, but with our tools and with order flow analysis and technical analysis, you can flip this. When you enter the casino with 50-50 odds, you can turn it into the 80-20 odds, 80% chance to win the trade. That alone is changing everything. Is absolutely changing everything. Then once you master it, your mission is to improve your reward ratio and trade management, so you don't cut your trades early. If you master this, it's done. You know, you are just pulling money out. Okay, it was a bit of info. Yes, I'm also seeing, you know, yeah, market was trending a bit down, but I'm also seeing it's done by heavy pressure from the perpetual markets, creating potential bull CVD and also fuel to the upside. So in case market started to reverse from these regions or from lower regions, you will still have this fuel. It's spot market. There is some nice buying, but it's getting absorbed. Yes, but also the perpetual shorts with leverage are also getting absorbed. You just need to be aware of that. Spot was buying over here. So yeah, it was happening very recently. So I took lots of trades here. I will not be covering them. I will mostly cover them in the group or if someone asks in the helpline sections. But yeah, market in the end like lost a lot of traders. I told them to be patient because we have equal lows here. Yes, so because there's this low didn't take I mean, all these lows together are creating equal low structure and liquidity below. So I told traders to be patient, and once we take, you know, these people's liquidity, we will look for another swing failure pattern and push to the upside. That's what happened. Yet again, Tradingdifferent is showing its power. Red node taken out, push to the upside reversal. This is the latest trade we are in. Also getting position on the intraday account, not just on scalper. Yeah, this was scalping day. It was part of most of the moves. Yeah, the volatility was great because we had 0.5% to 1% move in this local range. So this is excellent for this scalper. We can see on volatility index is 2.95. It's already like marked above 2.5. I know scalping will be very juicy, especially during New York session where we have the most volumes. So yeah, was just doing what was expected here. And I was also highlighting in a group the rotation, which was like prior to the move to the downside for the liquidity, was mainly occurring from the people, like market had low volumes, but high volatility. So order books are pretty empty. So, and the market makers were definitely trying to hunt down wrongly positioned traders. We can see shorts are getting positioned at these lows here. Market push to the upside, they are closing. Now again, we push to the downside, big shorts are coming, very pretty decent ones. Market push to the upside, these people are slowly getting wrecked. Now we are starting to trap big longs at the highs. It was another scalp for me this time, short. Now I'm seeing these longs are slowly getting destroyed. Shorts into the lows, push to the upside. Market unable to push over these people because they are getting trapped. They are trying to get out or take profit. They are actually creating additional pressure on the market. Further down moves. Now we are seeing with the big moves to the downside, we are now destroying these trap longs here. You can have another take profit on your short and also go long, because this is what market does. It's now absorbing these trap longs. You know, the proper traders, they can actually place correct limit orders on traders who are getting position on the range extremes and estimate their liquidations and absorb them and for free fill the positions. That's how market operates. That's what was happening over there. And we are at the end of the day. So that's fantastic. We still continue to push to the upside. So I will dedicate this portion of the video for the Bitcoin analysis. We can be starting from the Exocharts. So let's have a look on Exocharts. Remember, the order flow can change. So my current analysis can be, you know, some of the order flow analysis, like Exocharts from this template, is valid just for, you know, not for a long time, because you can have new positions from traders getting open. It will invalidate what I'm saying right now, but some order flow analysis can be much more powerful, like from TRDR or Tradinglite. So we will have a look how it's looking. So we are positioned from here after liquidity grab. Yes, I already hit. So for me, this was the, I was closing scalp here fully. Scalp long was closing here fully, because you could do easily something like this. We still continue push to the upside, so that's fine. Scalp long was out for me, but the day trade account and swing account are still positioned. Swing account has much wider stop loss and smaller leverage. Intraday account had 40% take profit one here after we eaten the first liquidity, and is gonna be aiming for much higher levels. So intraday long will be aiming for this local range rotation. We can go to trading view. We can turn off everything. Yes, 5-minute time frame. The main range you are watching locally without any higher time frame ranges is this one. So it's now decision point for you. If you start curving down here to the downside, this needs to go to ice and point of control. So decision area, if you start curving down, it's gonna be take profit for you. If you start reclaiming this, you go for much higher. You go for this liquidity I was showing you a bit earlier. You will go for this liquidity node over here, liquidity node over here. Yes. If you start reclaiming and if you start pushing over this, then you can focus on this range here. Yeah. And you will be rotating that with the high volume node, the point of control resistance at 66,150. Yeah, so you will do friendly visit of the neighbor range here. So yeah, this is now decision area, but your intraday long is definitely aiming for that. And now watching this. So from Exocharts, now long starts to close, so people start to take profit. How is the open interest looking? Slowly heading down. People still take profit. We still have open interest to be, so we know we have big shorts from the swing failure pattern. We actually, as I said, I think there is pretty vulnerable side on the market, which is shorts, and they can drive further short squeeze. We can see them over here when we zoom out on our delta templates. 5-minute time frame. It's not going much into the history. Over here, yes. So we see the delta from the perpetuals is heading down. You will be comparing delta compared to this low. We are seeing we've created double shorts delta from the leverage, and we are above this low here. So you've trapped a lot of people who are shorting over here. If you start pushing to the upside just from delta squaring out, you can get into the 66,000 and further. You can take the liquidity and you can rotate this higher range above, just from the people rebuying positions from their shorts when they will be closing. So you are very well aware of that. And let's go here. Yes, because you are yet to, you already started to some squeezing, but open interest is still showing you there is still some people trapped. So you will be watching this threshold here when we reach 183,400, take profit. When we go here and we do the bounce, it's very likely it's going to be in these regions. So there is more fuel to be burned. Let's go further. So this is the main scalping template. We can have a look on the 50-minute time frame. Rect can be turned off. What is the volumes? What is the potential? Pretty large shorts happen in this candle. You don't want to see move below this candle, because you will untrap those people. They will be serving as the most immediate fuel as market is pushing right now. So that's what you can see already. And at the lows, we've got 700 million candle. That's really great for 50-minute time frames. So those are reversal volumes, so similar to those. 700 over here, 800 actually. So really great fuel. Core 30-minute TPO, how are you looking? So from the TPO, the main resistance is still above with this point of control here. It's very likely in 1 hour something will be naked, but yeah, it's we have liquidity here. I would not consider this as a strong resistance. If you go above these highs here, yes, and you start to grab much higher liquidity, you will have very limited resistance, because you have single prints here, so inefficiency can be filled. You will watch if you reject from the single prints or not. If you start filling, you just let it fill. You will be adding too long a bit, so you profit on it more. Let's have a look over here. So monthly was lost. This val 66k, you can see it's also important from the monthly perspective, as we will be reclaiming back into the monthly range. So it's now resistance, but you see 66k is important from this as well. Also, why we are bouncing today, then you need to be really aware of this 5x range. What's happening over here? Yes, you have a low volume node and single prints, but the higher time frame traders are looking and they are buying and they are getting position already, front running this big high volume node and double naked point of controls. You see, this is initial. That's why we stopped actually here. That's why you have the orders in the Tradinglite. In the end, if there will be no significant orders in the spot market and perpetual markets, you would have like very little absorptions. Market would just dive down, yeah, big dive down. If there would be like forced selling pressure, but now we are getting the entities already layering in large orders. We are going with them. Why they are doing so? They are doing so because we are getting into the medium time frame support, and they are front running this epoch. Yeah, start of the high volume node, we bounce. This is why 65k to 63k is massive support area for me. And not only that, you have still the big market structure to be retested. It was strong resistance in the past. So this is the area where market will very likely find some strong stability. Lose this area, lose 63k, and things will get more problematic. But until that happens, we are trading what we see in front of us. Delta template. It was actually fantastic today. Was really lovely. Let me reload in case there is something not loading up, but it should be everything. Yes, we can see the big entities were absorbing already, taking profits here. Same thing to the here. You need more aggressive settings to see the delta dots for scalping, like over here. Yes, this range was pretty fun, but I will be returning this to the best settings we can have. Some profit taking is happening from the big entities. They are trying to absorb new buyers. Eventually, potentially for this swing failure pattern, we will see a bit later. The current move for the liquidity was pretty nice. We had one wave move to the downside. Very large absorptions at the lows, lot of forced selling. So we've got this fuel. Session naked point of controls. This will become, yes, these were already traded. Also, when we took the liquidity today, yes, this one, from all those people trying to trade this range and then stopped out, when we re-entered, we also got the help from the order books. People were trying to get in with the walls, even over here. Someone was layering pretty large significant bits. Market trusted that entity and pushed to the upside. So you see big push to the upside. Sometimes when the wall is getting cancelled, they just enter the market. Now we are getting another help, or this very likely could be spoofers. And on spot markets, Binance, of course, we turn it on. It was a bit better because we see, even as we are taking liquidity, you still had 64k on multiple exchanges on the spot markets. So 64k was protected. So if you were entering on the liquidity after the grab, after the swing failure pattern confirmation, which was happening over here, but this candle was much better for it. Your stop loss can go behind the 64k, so you got protection from the large orders. This wall is also helping. First time after for how long? Since 18th of June. Yeah, so for the past 2 days you are getting some new demand spawning up, and it's not small one. It's actually 50 bitcoins. That's decent. So someone is showing you intention of buying finally some new wall. So this is also helping market a bit to stabilize, and pressure is not so big to the upside. So pretty cool. Spoofers are just having fun. So yeah, but overall, you hit another profit target out of these longs as well. Over here, market can easily stay in this range and range here further. We reclaim this and we can push to the upside. We can have a look on TRDR analysis at the end of the video. It's getting pretty long. So with the current low, we had not much order book support, but we already did create, like for the past few days, massive absorptions with this order book. So that's really decent. Very likely we will get more order book support below this low as we go over here. In terms of aggregated delta, we've reached 600 million. That's decent already for the intraday bounce. It's already getting to the neutral point. There is potential to push further, especially when we reach this threshold like 500 million. It should be happening over here. But yes, you already got another fuel. Same like here. The symmetry actually is very similar of the push. This one was 1.88%. This one is already even more, so that's really great. Liquidations were not, like, lots of longs already got liquidated over here, so not much liquidations are happening here. They will very likely to be happening much further down. The liquidations which happened over here were already useful for our long during Asia swing failure pattern, as we hit nice threshold here. Aggregated open interest. So this is the main skeleton in the cupboard, or don't know how it's said in English. But you know, if Bitcoin continues to the downside and will not find any range, the the risks will be you will actually fade lots of big portions of this open interest build up, and a lot of that open interest are longs. So that's why we definitely look for longs from strong areas, but we are careful in case market breaks down and loses some critical areas. It can be really nasty, and lots of people who were entering since 57,000 can be looking for one exit door, and it's going to be tied liquidity, so it can be very violent. So you need to be aware of that. Yeah. The summer trading is characterized by it's trying to make you tired, it's trying to wean you off. Then yeah, the open interest round trips are pretty common during summer. CVD, how is CVD looking? So this is the main problem I still continue to see. The Coinbase is buying heavily, so yeah, we have some nice inflows from Coinbase. Even Bitfinex is buying, but those volumes are pretty low from there. But the main player here still is not buying much. Binance. We need Binance help, otherwise market will be trending. When I turn everything down, you see Coinbase has power to pump the market. But if Binance is not cooperating, yes, like it started to sell down over here, is not good. You need Coinbase trending up, Coinbase CVD trending up for nice pushes to the upside, at least like some nice local trend, yeah. Okay. How are the minor exchanges? So this okay is not small. Oh, they just go sideways or a bit in downtrend. So these are breakdowns for the wall. So current low had very nice order book support, at least for the intraday bounce. Some thresholds were hit, some really decent thresholds, both on spot markets and perpetuals, but it was not showing the bands. But we still were pretty close to show the bands, so that's why I actually like this template. I need to know, like, the before we hit the before the visual bands show up, so I know we are getting there. How is this spot liking? How is spot buying currently? Yeah, so spot buying is not so strong yet. We need the Binance. We can see these are the spot buying thresholds. It's not happening much yet, but yeah, if Binance adds up, it can be helpful. Funding rate is pushing up. So leverage is participating, funding rate is pushing up. It's not going like into the crazy overheated levels. I would like to see actually when we continue further push to the upside, or even create local range, the funding rate to go down, so we see people shorting more and spot inflows are taking over. So some leverage participation definitely happened and this local move up. Yeah, and that's about it from the order flow. So from the AMT, I was very clear what needs to happen already in the video, like early. Still critical area for the reclaim just from the AMT. VAH, 5x VAH, local VAH, 5x VAH, and local VAR, critical area. Reclaim this and you will open road to really nice upside, at least here. Yeah. And you know what's the beauty? What's the beauty of the summer? Bitcoin is doing nothing unexpected. It just rotates the big high volume node from the key range here. This is the 4-month range. We see we were ranging in the 3-month high volume node, secondary one, rejection lost. Your next target becomes the big area of 3-month high volume node of the main one. We've created nice range. We expected a nice range. We've rotated this high volume node, rejected now. Where is Bitcoin heading now? And it's finding first support on the keys. It's 3-month high volume node secondary. Where is this high volume nodes coming from? It's coming from the main 4-month range. So yes, you know, like the moves in between the high volume nodes are you know, faster, but you expect bounces and some nice stabilization inside high volume nodes. That already changes how you know, that changes your perspective, how you trade. Okay, so I think I did like 1-hour video. That's long. I think I missed some things already which were posted in the group, but our traders didn't miss anything. I just wanted to show you some of my trades. Those big swing failure patterns we captured like past 24 hours, they were true like big money makers. So, and if you want to learn, just join our group and you will do well. You will improve no matter what level you are. It's not that hard, you just need to put in time. Just remember, it takes a lot of time to be good at something, so don't expect to be a good trader in very short amounts of time. It takes like 10,000 hours to actually be really good at something, and in other professions as well. So put your time in, get your exposure to the market, and you know, market is the best teacher in the end. If you use correct technical analysis and order flow analysis, you will do well. And just take chill over the summer. It's going to be very likely a lot of boring days. So if you see volatility is non-existent, just wait for the New York session, and that's probably where the most trades will be happening, because we also have the ETF trading there, so it's like guaranteed volatility. Other than that, we need to be patient and wait for those high probability setups. The trade like today was really exceptional. I don't think it will repeat as much, but yeah, it can still. This is summer, and it's summer of the bull market. It's very different to 2023 summer, when it was not clear it's bull market and the volumes, like volatility, was dying out. So it can be still nice to trade. Thank you for watching, traders. I wish you nice trading, and see you in the group. Bye.